Good morning. So, I have decided that I am going to go to midwifery school and become a midwife, and I'm so excited. This program that I'm interested in is through Birthwise. The school's in Maine, but they have a basically like community program where you don't actually have to go to class. You go to class 2 weeks at a time, like every 2 to 4 months. So I would have to travel to Maine um, every 2 to 4 months to do that. But the program is 6 semesters long, and then you have to do your preceptorship and actually go out and work as a midwife. You have to do 40 births, and it's like a lot of requirements for graduation, and you have to do like post birth work, and basically your last year you're in a hospital performing as a certified midwife by yourself with no other help there. So basically the first 2 years is just preparing you for that last year, and then yeah, the state of New York, they have some unique requirements, but that school does meet the requirements, so I will be able to go there. And I'm very excited. So once I finish my LPN, I'll start midwifery school, and I'll be able to do that. So that will be another 3 years on top of my LPN. So I decided that I'm not going to go to RN school because it doesn't make sense, because I'll have my master's once I finish midwifery school, and I'll be a certified nurse midwife and making about 100 to 150,000 a year after that. And that school, actually the requirements to get in is not that hard. You need 3 references. You need your high school diploma, of course the application, and they recommend that you have anatomy and everything like that, just the one course, anatomy 1, but that's about it. And tuition is, I think for the community program, is $350 per credit, because we're not actually on campus. If you go to campus, it's like $6,400 per semester. So yeah, I'm excited, and I figured I'll still go to LPN school, do this first, just so I'm in the hospital working, and then while I'm doing midwifery school, I'll be able to like gain that experience. So it's exciting. And then the thing is, I was thinking, I know in Virginia you can actually work in labor and delivery as a LPN. So I'm trying to find out if that's the case here in New York, because that would be amazing. So I have that experience as a nurse. A labor and delivery nurse. My daughter's tripping right now. She's tangled up in her. She's tangled up in her thing. But yeah, so I'm excited. My ultimate goal was to be a labor and delivery nurse. Yeah, so sorry you guys. I feel like I'm coming down with something. And but yeah, basically I'm super excited about the midwife program because my ultimate goal was to be a labor and delivery nurse. Do not mind me. It is like early morning. I just took my son to school and I'm like exhausted. But my ultimate goal was to be a labor and delivery nurse. So I'm just going to go ahead and become a midwife because I love the process of birth. I think it's very fascinating, and it's the only thing that doesn't like freak me out as a nurse. Like, I feel like I can deal with like a woman having a baby and blood and all the fluids that come with it. I don't know if I can deal with ER and all the unexpected things that come with that, or intensive care unit or med surg. I don't want to deal with all that extra stuff. I just want to be a labor and delivery nurse. That's the ultimate goal, and then eventually become a midwife. So I'm very excited. The fact that I get to actually go to school for what I want to do and like specialize in that, and then also the fact that I'll be doing what I love to do every day, and then I'm making an amazing income. Again, the highest paid state for midwives are California, but it's very expensive to live in California. I don't even like California. I lived in Vegas my whole life, and every time we traveled to California, it was just for a weekend. I can't do California. But Massachusetts was like fifth on the list. Like the top four cities were in California, and then Massachusetts was like the fifth city was in Massachusetts. But yeah, so, and they were, I think California was around 160,000 a year to be a midwife. So I kind of want to like work here in New York, in Buffalo particularly. Why was it hard for me to say that? The highest paid is 97,000, but I really want to eventually relocate to Georgia because I love it there. And I was there for like the first 6 months of 2016, and it just didn't work because it didn't work. I didn't do it right. I thought I did it right, but I didn't. So basically, once I finish doing everything here in New York that I need to do to become a midwife, I will be relocating to Georgia. So my goal is by the time I'm 35, I want to be done with school and become a midwife in Georgia. I think it was like 105,000 a year to be a midwife in Georgia. And that's like the low end of it, and then it can go up to 150 a year, 150,000 a year to be a midwife in Georgia. So okay, mama. So that is the goal, to relocate there, and then after my house is. She's yelling because she's on the tablet. Yeah. So the goal is to relocate there. It's so cheap to live in Georgia, so to be making that type of money, I can actually buy a brand new 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Like, I think it's like almost 4,000 square feet for $280,000, and that's amazing, especially compared to here in New York, compared to Nevada, like in Vegas, like everything so expensive, especially for that price. My aunt, we lived on a golf course community. It's called Rhodes Ranch. It's in Las Vegas, and we have 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and it costs like $600,000 to buy the house. So $600,000 basically for 1 more bedroom and, well, a lot more bathrooms, like 3 more bathrooms, but still, like, I don't need 5 bathrooms. So that's just the fact that I can just get like 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms for $280,000 plus the square footage. I think our house is 4,200 square feet in Vegas. So I mean, yeah, the fact that I can almost get the same for like half the price is just freaking amazing. So yeah, I definitely plan on moving back to Georgia once I become a midwife. But I feel like studying here in New York, I'm getting like some good education here. So I'm very excited about LPN school. I'm like still anxious and waiting for this acceptance letter. And yeah, so I look crazy, y'all. Like, look at my hair. It's insane. I just not feel like doing anything today. I'll have to go to work later, so I'm probably just gonna relax for the next couple hours and take my daily nap. My life is boring. Like, I cannot wait to start going to school. And then I was thinking, if I like, I'm trying to work full time, and I don't know what's going on with this freaking shirt. I'm trying to work full time and go to nursing school. So hopefully that works out, because I make pretty decent money. So if I can like save while I'm in nursing school, so towards the end while I'm doing clinicals. By the way, she said that clinicals would start, our first set of clinicals would start 2 months into the LPN program, just because it's such a fast-paced program. You basically get right into it. So, and there's like 3 different hospitals that we work with. ECMC is one of them, the VA Medical Center, and then I forgot the last one, but yeah, so wherever I can get the experience that I need, that's where I'm going. I am super excited to be a nurse. I can't wait to start this journey. I'm like patiently, I'm not really being patient, but I'm waiting for this to start. And so the school that I applied for, I'm just going off on this little rant, you guys. But the school that I applied for, they basically have like 2 locations. So I applied for the first location. Their course begins in April, but the second location begins in July, which I'm trying to think, if I don't get into the day class for the first location in April, I'll probably have them send my test results over to the second location for the July day class, because I really honestly don't want to go to school at night from 4 to 10. I would much rather be able to get up in the morning, drop the kids off, go to class, and then probably go to work and be exhausted. So yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that once I get my acceptance letter and see what I would need to do if the day class is already full. I would love to start in April to get started, but if I have to wait a couple more months to July, then I guess that's fine. But yeah, you guys, so I guess I will chat with y'all later. Bye.